I'm already drinking.
And I'm right there with you. Catch up.
Hola, hola, mi gente. Toda mi vida. Listen, how y'all doing? Hey, Sean. How you doing, sis? I'm so glad you on here with me tonight. Thank you for saving my life. Thank you.
Look, you done saved me, so I have to return the favor.
I said, I asked my sis to help me out tonight, y'all. So tonight, y'all, welcome to Crazy Carla's Concoctions. First of all, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Welcome to Crazy Carla's Concoctions. Thank you for being on with us tonight. It's been a while. We've been doing some replays, but I've been busy. Y'all. I got 3 plays coming up, and I've been going to rehearsal after rehearsal after rehearsal. And
how many jobs you got? We know you're not a lazy lima bean.
I'm no lazy lima bean, you understand? So, honey, I'm telling you, I've been working. I've been having the time of my life. Then I went through the little respiratory foolishness. Sean, you had the flu, didn't you? You had the flu.
Influenza A and B, they lying to us. That was a whole nother strand of COVID. I don't care what they saying.
Listen, I don't have time for this.
My whole face was swollen and I didn't eat for like 9 days.
Yeah, you lost a lot of weight. It's still off.
When I went back to work, walked into the school, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, you did lose weight." Oh, well, I said, "Nah, don't do me like that."
I am hollering. So
Big Los, what's good, Big Los?
Hello. So y'all, tonight we're gonna do something a little different. You know, usually I have a person on here and I just interview him. That's my bro. I'm so glad. Thank you for coming on, Los. So tonight we're gonna have us a forum. And I'm gonna get into it soon, but we're gonna talk about ghosting and being ghosted and this whole ghosting culture that seems to have popped up since the pandemic. And we're gonna talk about the pandemic since Corita Jenkins showed her ass to the world. We're gonna listen. I'm so excited. And look, Mom, did you see her jump off my couch like it was a swimming pool?
I was trying to stay professional, but my eyes, I was saying, "Oh my gosh, she about to get it."
Stop being crazy. Go over there and sit down somewhere. Go over there. Be a good baby.
It is Crazy Carla's Concoctions. I mean, she only being like her granny.
So tonight we're gonna have a slew of people on here tonight. And I'm excited. I had some people who couldn't make it, so I had to reshuffle the deck. But I'm so excited. I think y'all gonna like everybody that's on. I think you're gonna like everybody's point of view. So before we bring everybody in, do we have Troy? Let's throw the sponsors up. Let's get the sponsorship going. And if you want to sponsor me, listen, inbox me, email me something, because I will be happy to advertise you on my podcast. More than happy to do so. I don't know, is Troy doing sponsors tonight, or is this not a sponsorship? Throw it in the chat, Todd. Troy. Oh, there we go. Hey. Okay. First up, we have the sweetest line. She does my hair, Micaiah Mitchell. She keeps me locked and lovely. That's my sister. Not in real life, but she might as well be. She's my sister from another mister. She's very into healthy hair. As y'all can see, my hair don't never look crazy unless I choose for it to look crazy. But when it's time to get right, she gets me right. She does color. She does healthy hair. She does makeup. And she's also my therapist. So there you have it. So if you want your hair done, if you want your locks looking good, your natural hair looking good, she does color. She does perms and things too. She's also, lately she's been doing a lot of, what do you call it? A personal, where you dress people. What y'all call it? Why my brain went blank?
Stylist.
A stylist. Yeah. She out here in these stylish streets doing it big because, big Leo energy. That's how, we do. So, check her out. Phone number 336-734-3307, or you can catch her on Instagram at sweet_lime LLC and tell her Carla sent you.
All right.
And then we have the Sweet Truth Bakery and Catering. Now listen, Sweet Truth, y'all already know. This is my lady. This is my girl Faith. She does everything, and she's the truth, the sweet truth, huh? Her cobblers, her pies, her banana pudding cake, her little special cookies and treats.
Cakes and pies.
You know, if you like a little special, if you like a little kick, she got
that little extra.
And right now, I didn't put it up. I forgot to get it to Troy, but she is doing a GoFundMe because she's trying to have a mobile, sweet mobile, basically. Okay. And you know what? She deserves it because this woman has won all kinds of awards for her sweets. If you've ever tasted her stuff, you will fall in love. Trust me, it's a mess. It's bad. I had to get away from around her for a minute because I was getting fat from eating off her sweets. So there you have it. The Sweet Truth Bakery and Catering. You can find her on Facebook at The Sweet Truth, on Instagram at _Sweet Truth, _Sweet_Truth1. Her phone number is 336-986-9040. And you can also reach her at her email at sweettruth2@gmail.com. And I also shared on my page her GoFundMe for her truck and mobile service that she's trying to do. Y'all, let's help Faith get her truck because she does a lot. And not only that, she gives back to the community. So let's do what we can do for her, okay? Hey! What's up, Sabrina?
Okay. She is. So wait, is that who did the cake for your birthday party?
No. Oh no! Yes, that is who did the cake for my birthday party. Yeah, I'm like, yes.
Girl,
yes.
That's what was the strawberry crunch?
That strawberry crunch wanted everything. Wanted everything.
Oh my gosh.
And you see, she brought it to me special delivery, girl. That thing was amazing.
And I'm going to tell you something. You know, I normally don't indulge in sweets after I have been drinking.
But baby, that thing was good, wasn't it?
That thing smelled good. Like, you got to understand, when you unveiled it, I turned around and was like, oh my gosh. Because you got a waft of it. I said, oh.
It came out that box like a strawberry honey. It was amazing, huh? And it tasted like you could taste the strawberry, like the juice. It was crazy.
I ain't share. You know, I had to come up to Greensboro for that. So, you know, it didn't make it to Charlotte. Well, I kept a leather piece on the side. And when I got back to Charlotte, I ate it in secret.
Well, wait until you taste her sweet potato pound cake. That's what I'm going to get for this year's birthday party. I don't care what nobody say. I know my birthday in the summer. That's what I want with that special cream on it. Ow! Okay, so listen. We're going to bring on our guests. We're going to talk about this topic, ghosting. Or to be ghosted. Because some people don't know what ghosting is, but plenty of people know what ghosting is.
The ghoster, the ghosty, and the ghosted.
I've been ghosted. I'm sad to say I have ghosted a person or two, but not in the traditional sense.
It's on accident.
No, it was on purpose. But it was, we'll get into why.
Mine have been on accident.
But we'll talk about that. So our first guest we're gonna bring on, y'all know Shine, poetess with the mostest. That's her right there. She down in Charlotte. So y'all give it up for my girl, the Queen City from what, Rahway, New Jersey.
You already know, Prison City as they call it.
She's on here tonight. She's my lovely guest host. So we're gonna bring in Miss Jackie, Miss Jacqueline Pippins, Jackie Renee. Say hey to everybody, Jack. That's my twin, y'all. That's twin. Look at Pinky. She see her.
Look at Pinky. She got both hands going.
She got both of them going.
Listen. Now, for those of y'all who don't know who Jackie Renee is, Jackie is one of the 3 female frontliners for Alter Ego's Go-Go Band. They have an all-female frontline. She sings with her own bands. She's acting. She's in the play coming out with me, The Lies That Bind, coming to Greensboro next Sunday, the 29th, in Greensboro at the Cultural Arts Center, where she's going to play Dr. Harris.
Hey, doctor.
She can sing her ass off and yours too if you let her. That's the singing somebody. And she's straight out of what? Princeville, Tybee. She from Tybee.
Oh, shoot now.
My way of Princeville, North Carolina.
I had to let her loose tonight. So she on here, she gracing us with her presence. I got my homeboy Bruce. Bring Bruce up. Bruce is on here. He's out of Raleigh, North Carolina. We argue about a lot of things.
He got shades on. Oh, what is those?
Listen.
Wait a minute.
I'm done.
He just shades on us.
I was gonna say something. This is I call him what's that movie, y'all? They had Michael Tanek in it. Show enough.
You call him
this
Show
right here. Cause that's Michael Tanek, Last Drag, y'all. That's the Kung Fu master right there.
Oh.
He is a deadly weapon. Yeah, he.
Okay.
Yeah, he that person.
Crazy Carla. I mean,
okay, listen.
I don't think I've ever touched the acting stage yet.
The what?
I haven't touched the stage yet. You know, the acting career you have yet. But I get more Shamar Moore and Boris Kojo than anything.
Oh, you know, I was about to say, yeah, he got that Shamar Moore thing going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I be like, man.
Even when he talking with the hands, he do look like.
I'll say like, oh, y'all crazy. I'll say like during the spring and the summer, I'll get Shamar Moore. I'll get Boris Kojo during the spring and the summer. Then I'll get Shamar Moore in the fall.
But wait a minute, how tall are you, Bruce?
I'm only
you said only what?
6 feet. He's
only
tall
6
though.
feet. I'm almost looking you in the face.
Come with it.
I'll put some heels on. I'm taller than you now.
Hey, you know what?
Now,
Bruce, about that tonight too.
He has his own podcast where he argues with people on live air because he is very. Yes.
It's chaos conversation. We talk about relationships. That's all.
Okay.
And all I do is I do what most don't do. I just hold the women accountable. That's it.
See, next, our next guest. But next, that's what up. Listen, he done made me slime. He done made me get mad. I said, oh, what the hell? Where my wine at? Damn it. Listen, let me get my file.
We hold the men, the women, and the kids accountable now.
Oh yeah.
You damn too.
Look, you cannot exist in this world without accountability and duality.
There you go.
Well, we gonna get into that, y'all. And then we have our other male guest, Mr. Wendell. Mr. Wendell!
Dad, where you at?
What's happening?
Wendell!
Big Win it.
Big Win out here tonight with us, y'all. Luther Jr. Luther Jr.
I ain't Luther today. I got a cold. It's my birthday, y'all. Thank you.
Happy birthday!
Yeah.
We get a loofah run, but he done said he got a little cold.
Look, Pinky said happy birthday. He can't do it today. But he can still be funny. Y'all know he a comedian, he a singer, he a preacher, he throw some oil on you, slap you with one hand, bless you with the other. Hallelujah.
But you ain't give me no wine.
Listen, this is Crazy Carla Concoction. Wait a minute, we got one more person now. You can drink water, wine, beer, whatever. But we drinking, I'm drinking wine.
It's your concoction.
It's your concoction. And then last but not least, I have the Puerto Rican princess, Miss Vanessa Vasquez, coming on here. The cigar connoisseur. That's my girl right there. Hola, mamacita. Listen, that's my girl. That look, we can talk about
that Titi Vanessa.
Yes, yes. And so she's spoiled. And look, she got her concoction. So when everybody got something, so you put your water up. Put your water up.
See, I left my pipe.
Drinking? Well, go get your pipe if you want your pipe. Listen,
I'm gonna get my pipe. I'm gonna get my pipe.
Come on, get your pipe.
Yeah.
And so,
Y'all
y'all, we gonna
right
toast
there.
up. Oh, okay. We're gonna wait for you to get your pipe. Then we gonna toast.
Yeah, because he gonna talk business when he get that pipe. Wow.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
It's gonna be on the popping then.
Yup.
yeah, somebody help. Listen, look, she wanna say hey. Say hey, well, hey. All right. Look, she blowing kisses.
Mwah.
Okay, all right, bye. All right, bye. So
She is a night owl, boy.
Oh, she is.
She be hanging.
I need some of that.
All right, what we got?
There go that pipe. There it is.
hold on, wait a minute, y'all.
All I got is
Okay, so what he say? Wait a minute, what did he say? Not able to hear. Who is that? Who can't hear? Can you hear? Who's SOG? Can you hear Bruce?
That's Bruce. That was probably
Bruce.
earlier.
Can you hear? Can you hear? Did his sound go off? Hold on. I can't type with these nails on this thing.
I got
Hold
you.
on. Did you mute yourself?
Nah, he's not muted.
I can hear you just fine.
We trying to figure out, can Bruce hear us?
I don't think
Bruce.
Bruce over there playing cool.
Girl, he's
over
cool.
there writing it. We typing in the chat and you writing. We got the fingers going and you writing. Come out.
Go out and come back in. Type somebody go out and come back in.
Look at the chat.
You put them damn shades on and turn the sound off. Wait a minute.
It was the shades. I agree. It was the shades.
It's the shades doing it. And he's still writing. Stop writing. Go to the private chat. He done got us started on the private chat and now he ain't using
Girl,
it.
he the home stenographer. The home stenographer.
I call myself the hood ghetto stenographer. He the home stenographer.
Oh, okay, Troy. He said he can't hear us since Vanessa came in.
Oh, now you want to put it on me?
Oh. That's about to be a whole nother topic.
Uh-oh.
Now Carla gone.
The fearless leader is gone.
Bruce, can you hear now?
normally I'm the one that mess up.
No, Bruce still not hearing nothing.
Yeah, Bruce don't hear anything. Bruce, I'm trying to get your number.
I bet you he don't hear that. He gonna go back to the show like, damn, I missed it.
I know he's
Hold up. What? Look, I need to get my daggone marker because he ain't gonna see this pen. Somebody gonna have to write. No writing. Go to the chat. He's still looking down at that paper. If he don't take them shades off. Okay, he must have got it.
okay.
Now where should go?
Hey, beauty.
Peace. We're having some technical difficulties coming on, but we're gonna get it together.
Should I go ahead and do the blast artist? Because it looks like y'all about to get real busy.
Yeah,
with the topic.
go ahead while we get sis back on. Yeah.
Right. So, how it goes with the show, normally in the halfway point, we do the blast artist of the week. And come on in, Miss Carla.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. We're going to go ahead and do the blast artist of the week so Bruce and everybody can get back.
Okay.
All right. The blast artist of the week is my man, Mike Jeezy. This song is called Energy.
I love it.
I love it. Let's do
I
it.
haven't heard this week.
you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy.
Mike G, coming through the crowd raw, big dog. You don't really wanna feel these clouds. See, God loves me anyway, despite these flaws. So I gotta get a little buck wild, yeehaw. My God giving y'all the blessing, so I never tap out. No time for stressing. I'm confessing that I'm still learning lessons. When I get knocked down, get up stepping, cause I know how my blessings flow. Started from the ground down to the tiptoe. Holy Spirit, you the one that miss this flow, cause I'm talking about you and the whole trio. The Father's on top and they call me mijo. For my Latino, just Jesucristo. My God's bilingual, so if you didn't know, I'ma speak English, me amigo.
Keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy.
Somebody tell me whose man's is this? Flip flop, they crisscross, wanna jump when they plotting the whole twist. Well, hey, Mr. Big Stuff, now tell me who you think you are. Call Gene Knight, cause you know you're dismissed. I got a lot of enemies, they draining my energy, but telling my energy is inside of my energy. If I'm at a dead end, I'm counting on real friends, the type that will help you and open the Red Sea. Never make a promise that you can't keep. Nobody really likes to bluff, that's a wave so deep. If you're gonna repent, then I suggest an upkeep. And if that energy drained, then throw away the whole thing. Sometimes you gotta cut the cord to keep moving forward, to be a valuable piece within this game and board. What's done in the dark is brought to the light, it's heads or tails. So tell me how you call it, alright? Listen, hot or cold, ain't no man in the middle, cause if it gets spit out, ain't no stopping this riddle. You're headed on a dead end, on a one way. I know you see the sign, read it what the Lord say. On a periodic table, I'm an element, and me and God got a chemistry. So next time you ever think about attacking me, well, make sure you keep that same energy.
Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy.
I'm living for God for real. I go fishing for real. I'm like a Navy SEAL. Toting that Pelican bill. I'm just a kid full of Skittles. No riddle, it's simple. I love them with all of my energy. I get empty. In the forefront, I'm up on my tippers. I think I saw Jesus in my dreams. Oh, you don't believe? Oh, that's sweet. Honey, please. I get hyped through the night. Oh, my energy gon' spike. Oh, I think I see the light.
Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy. Make sure you keep that same energy. Energy, energy, energy.
Yes, indeed. And that was Mike Jeezy with Energy.
That was good.
And
that was good.
Indeed. And if you are an up-and-coming artist or even a comedian or even a spoken word poet that's looking for some exposure, you can go to blastmusic247.com and register as an artist for the free and be a part of the family. That's blastmusic247.com, changing the industry one artist at a time. All right, y'all. It's showtime.
Thank you, Troy.
Go time.
That's my super producer, Big Troy, down there in Florida. Love said that song make you want to tear the church up.
Tear the church up. But nah, we're not going to skip over the fact that he said Bruce got his use $1.
Bruce, what?
Yeah.
What happened, Bruce? You started in the private chat, and then you started writing. We like, go
what
to
happened?
What's happening?
Oh my God. And hi, Shatura. I saw Shatura pop in. Hey, Shatura. So listen.
He said you ghosted. He said you ghosted the show.
I thought y'all playing with the audio or something, man.
You put them shades on and tore everything up. So before we get into it, listen, Y'all, let's toast to 2023. We manifesting all things, good things for this year. Everything you want, everything you need, you shall have. Because I said, right?
All me 2023.
Bing bong. There we go. So listen. This ghosting thing. Okay. I don't know. For people who don't know what ghosting is when you're actively communicating or talking with someone, communicating, whether it be text, in-person chat, all the things, right? Social media, dating, having sex for some of y'all, because some of y'all be out here having sex, not me. But for all people,
what, since this year?
Well, hell, change is good. So, what for all the people that you thought you was in a good situation and then they just disappear.
Yep.
Into thin air. And it's like, what happened? So then you go through the things, the feelings. What did I do? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Are they dead? Because I mean, especially when you real thick and tight with somebody and they just disappear, you like, the first thing you think is, damn, did something happen to them? Because that's always my thought when I've been ghosted. Like, did something happen? And I've been ghosted. I think I've been ghosted like twice, but that was one time too many. You understand me? Because that thing make you feel some kind of way.
He's the maestro said that shit is childish.
It is.
Yeah. It is.
I'll say it like that. It can be.
Now, okay. So Bruce, this is what I want to say.
Thank you, Bruce.
Because there are some instances I can say where I have ghosted someone where I felt like I was in danger. And when I say that, it was like when I tell you, hey, I'm not interested, and then you show up on my doorstep or at my job.
Oh, hell no.
You start to turn into a 50
Carla, do you see this?
Right.
Show up on this doorstep if you want to.
Straight in the middle.
That's my work right there, okay?
But, being ghosted is not a great feeling. But it's so weird. I hear so many men say they get ghosted, but women, we get ghosted too.
I don't care. I haven't cared. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't cared. Like, when it comes to that, shit happens. I know how busy, like, how you got, like, who gonna have time to catch up with your schedule, Carla? Think about it. You got all this going on. You got all of these different plays that you doing your numbers. It's gonna take a real dedicated brother to really gonna wanna, you know what I'm saying? Because he gonna feel like he on the back burner.
Everybody.
Not necessary. Because
no, I'm saying those have said things like this. I'm just repeating what I've heard.
Because
so
one in particular, he couldn't handle. Even though he met me in that situation, he really could not deal with the fact that I was on stage, that I was around other men. A lot of time, I'm the only female when I do shows. Yeah, it's crazy. But like I told him, I'm laying in your lap. What the hell? What's the problem?
Right.
But it's just. But what environment? If you've ever been to any of my shows, I do classic joints.
But he met her in the environment.
Right. Don't set me that way.
Some people where they meet you at, they think, okay, everything changed. The buck stops here. It's for. I literally had one brother tell me, and I was looking like, fool, do you know who you talking to? Because now, the jersey, the all of that is coming out of me. He told me I need to put him before everything, including my sons. Whoa. I said, fool, I just met you.
Wow.
How many drinks did he have?
Like, he drank on that. Like, I'm so serious. Like, he was like, don't get me wrong, he was a good brother. Things about him was good. But when I told him pause, I have to, do something for my sons, he was like, oh, that could wait. No, it can't.
Los, what you said, okay, now listen, this is what I'm saying. Because some people are so crazy, and there's no nicer way to say it. Crazy. You tell them, hey, this is not working. I don't like this. You know, this situation. I had one guy who he was like very verbally abusive towards me with some of the things he would say. You know, he would say like, you should cut your hair off. Nobody's gonna take you seriously with dreadlocks. You know, just the things he would say, and I'd be like, I'm happy with myself. You should lose weight.
Did he take you serious with dreadlocks? Did he take you serious with dreadlocks? Why is he worried about other people?
He was trying to cut her energy. He was trying to cut her energy. That's what it was.
You know what?
Right.
That's a symptom. That right there itself is a symptom of possibly childhood trauma or some other mess he got going on. Then he trying to,
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
You're
all
right.
All I can say is that's the flag on the play right there. But what you do, man?
Thank you.
That's
Thank you.
Flag on the play. And that is up to you. But, to go someone like that, everybody goes for different reasons, has different levels, at different stages in life why they ghost.
But see, what's the difference between ghosting and falling back? Because I have been accused of ghosting someone when I didn't really ghost them. I just fell back. I saw how they was rolling. I saw that your energy. I saw either you were an energy vampire. Or I saw that you were draining me of my energy, so I fell back. And it wasn't that I was ghosting you, because I was still there for you to contact me. Because to me, ghosting me is you can't reach me.
All that means is you like the volume, the speed limit kind of like went down. You go from texting, say 8 times a day to texting once a day. That's
tomato, beef, for real.
No calls, no contact. But slowing down is not out of 5-10 calls a week. It's probably like 1 or 2 calls a week. That's all that is. But ghosting is no calls a week.
It's nothing. No text, no calls.
I'm gonna say this.
Something to let you know that you've been blocked.
Let me ask the ladies this, because this is the way I got ghosted.
Go ahead.
If I'm dating and we're cool, and if I say, well, you know what? I can tell we're not going to be the type that will get married. Rather than let me walk away and let's break up, they will get upset and go because they're offended because we're not going to get married. So when most ladies date, is it always to find that man to marry? And if he tells you, well, we're not a good couple to be married, or at my stage of my life, I've been married before. If I don't want to get married, then rather than ghost me, understand it and walk on. You know what I mean?
I mean, I've had women do that, and to me, I think, based on where you're at in your life, I think dating for me is to collect data for the right woman. Just because people marry don't mean though you should stop collecting data. Dating is, dating doesn't always have to cost money, but when you're out with somebody, if you before you ghost them, give them a clue, a hint of something. Like I spoke with guys, and I've been a victim myself. When women ghost, it was like one friend of mine. He told me he got ghosted because his woman was so religious, but he's not an atheist. He's just not religious. And next thing he said he got ghosted. And And I said, well, where he had only been like maybe 4 days from her. That was it. I said, what was your first 2 dates at? And church was one of them. I'm like, well, dude, did you catch on to what she's trying to say? Indirectly.
She told you straight up, you gonna have to go to church to get free.
Right.
She's trying to tell him I am religious. I am, this close to God, so forth and so on. He's just like, listen, I'm not religious at all. I'm spiritual. I'm just not religious. And he was like, she ghosted him and no more contact. No more text returns, calls, nothing. Return. No answer. So it's
at least it didn't get strung along.
Yeah.
But what about when it's going good? This is what I'm talking about. Okay. I'm talking about you at his house, he at your house. You done met mama and them. He done met mama and them. Y'all going out in public. Y'all having sex 57 times a week. All the good stuff. And then he just be like, poof. You be like, what? What happened?
It's not always your fault.
That actually happened
to me. I met the family. We were Facebook. We were everywhere. Everything was going great. We went on vacation together. And then just out of the blue, he disappeared. Then he tried to play it because I started feeling like something wrong with him. So what he did do after like about a month or so, he tried to play like going through depression. But with social media, so much that I was able to find out.
Los is terrible.
Get close, I can't hear you, mama. What is that?
Los said that means that his or her spouse is back in town and they got back together.
That's what really. Listen, I'm learning the foolishness. I am learning the foolishness. Y'all hear me?
There's always signs that people.
Yeah.
He told me he got cold feet. And
he got cold feet.
Cold feet from what?
He was falling in love. You was putting it on him, mommy. That's what the problem was. He was falling too fast.
And that's another reason I've been ghosted. I had a guy literally tell me that. He said, listen, I ain't never really thought about getting married. I've been married twice before, and I don't want to get married again, but you had me thinking about getting married, so I had to just dip out. What the heck?
Did you bring it to his attention, Carla?
Excuse me?
Did you bring it to his attention that you trying to get married?
No, I'm not. I'm not. For me, marriage is not a thing. Partnership is a thing for me. Because I know plenty of people that's married miserably, and they married, and they marriage suck, and it's all for show. What I want is somebody who is really dedicated to me, and who is my friend, and who is loyal. I don't have to have your last name, sir. And you don't have to have mine. But I do want us to have that understanding that we are there for each other. Because I know plenty of people that are married and cheating on each other all over the place. Some of y'all husbands be in my inbox on the regular. I'm just saying. You feel me? And that's why I'm just like, I be like, listen, I don't necessarily want marriage, but I want commitment. And a lot of people can take that however they want to take it. But I'm just telling you, as a person who was married, I was with the same man for 17 years. Sometimes marriage is hard. Marriage ain't what people think it is, especially if you ain't never been married. Let me tell you something. It's hard because you literally have to put that person in front of you.
It's not that the marriage is hard. It's the levels of the people in the marriage. When they start to evolve, when people evolve in these relationships, in these marriages, sometimes the true self is revealed. And it's, can you handle it? Can you deal with that? And then that person that evolves and they realize, damn, the veil is off. Shit, this is me and my shit. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't think people realize it just marriage anymore. Everybody,
well, I'm gonna be honest with you.
The fundamentals go out the window when it comes to marriage.
V, I can't hear you.
You going in and out.
Your mic.
You gotta bring your device closer, mommy.
Let's see.
Yep.
So what I was, can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yes. So what I was saying is, it's not just only that you are bringing your true self, but also it is a lot of people that they are not taking the time to work on themselves and heal themselves.
Right. There you go.
Other people, and you attract your mess to this new person.
Ghosting is something people have to do to get themselves right, believe it or not. I said, you ain't always blank.
What's up, Chris?
I never forget this time I ghosted my family and my friends and my co-workers to get myself right. But it wasn't anything they did. It's like, hey, you know what? You
need to do that for you.
30s, and you got to be. It's like basically no distractions. And around distractions, I mean, I've ghosted people. Matter of fact, I've been ghosting my brother just recently because he got too much negative energy. And it's like,
that's another reason why I ghost people.
That's another.
Yes.
You know what?
It's not always.
Jump in, Jay. Don't let everybody talk over you. Go ahead.
What? I mean, it's a must.
No, I was just gonna say, you know, there are people who ghost friends as well, and and sometimes those friends may be going through something, and sometimes their energy may be off, And instead of finding out what's going on, sometimes you'll get ghosted because they're like, oh, that negative energy.
Yeah.
But it could be a situation in which the person is going through a life-changing situation, like the loss of a parent or, you know, just a bad breakup or a bad divorce or whatever.
Something hits them real hard.
Family situation.
Yeah,
Well,
like,
Jackie,
you know,
speak on that.
I say it about Carla all the time because, you know, folks, some people, I don't know how, they don't know how kind of close me and, you know, Carla is. And Carla and I, you know, we met on the shows, you know, performing, and we've been rocking with each other ever since. And when people really pay attention to you, they know you. You get what I'm saying? So Carla noticed that, yeah, with everything that I had going on, she noticed I wasn't going live like I normally do. I didn't take having my sunshine moments, my live moments. She took notice to that. And then she just hit me in my inbox one day and just asked me for my address. She didn't say why. She just said, I need your address. And literally, I was in the midst of a storm. You know what I'm saying? My marriage was falling apart. And I was doing, you know, everything that they say that a wife should do. You know, you should make sure that this is together and you know, crossing your T's and dotting your I's. You know, the folks that the elders, those before you, those who talk to you about marriage. But in the process, I was also doing my evaluation. Like, nah, this ain't what I signed up for. And I came home one day, and it was one of those days where I literally had that morning my first panic attack ever. And I had it in front of my sons. And that was the worst because I could not breathe. Like, my son literally helped me, 10 years old, outside to get some air. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can breathe. I go to work. I come home. I hit the mailbox. What I got? A card from Carla. Sitting in my mailbox. And when I opened up that card, man, the tears just kept coming because somebody saw me. With my mouth closed, somebody saw me. And see, the difference is that sometimes, like you said, we retreat. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not fully sure who we can reach out to. And a lot of times we don't like to transfer emotion. I'm one of those people that don't like to transfer emotion. And having that one go-to person, my sister passed away. So we talked about everything. She could tell when something was wrong with me all the way from Jersey. She would pick up the phone. And the energy don't lie. So Carla now has that connection with me. She can tell. And if I tell her I'm fine, she's like, Shine, you lying. Like when I had the flu, she FaceTimed me. She knew something was wrong. And I looked a hot mess when I answered the phone.
That's a girl.
Time people get ghosts, or they.
I keep hearing music in the background.
Yeah, you have to get closer.
Is that pinky stuff in the background, Carla?
No. Is it?
Yeah, we hear it.
I think it might be.
No, I think that's Troy. I think Troy had music on.
No. We hear a TV show.
It's
we hear little kids
TV
stuff.
show or something.
Is that better?
That's a lot better.
It is.
Booty, get your tablet.
So yeah, I will say that a lot of time people get ghosted either because the person that is ghosting just do not want or don't know how to communicate, or in their mind they are thinking, you know what, she's not going to be able to take it, or she's not going to understand me, or he's going to be creative.
They don't know how to break it down for you.
Yeah.
They don't know how to tell you. They don't want to hurt you, but at the same time, let's say it's a pleasure. It's ghosting going on while pleasure is going on as well. If it's that case, sometimes he or she don't know how to put it to you. It's not that they're intimidated; they're scared of you. They just don't want to hurt your feelings, or like they're taking some me time off just for themselves.
Tell the truth.
But at the same time, I'll tell you that what happened for me. It was also with a friend, a partner of mine who used to, always, it was a business though. But it was business. We used to flip houses, and all of a sudden he goes ghosted. But it's because he may have made some bad decisions, and he just,
it's not working.
He couldn't take it. So he cut everything off. His social media, no calls, no texts. But that's business. And see, being cut off in business is being different than being cut off in pleasure, because you can sense the energy. And it's like, all right, here you are trying to talk to this person, everything going well, and it's like, all right, if everything is going well, then what's the point? What'd you say? What'd you do to make this person go ghosted? And one other story I can share with you guys. I used to interview people for about relationships all the time, and I still, text and email to this day. I just don't interview that much.
Peace, Morgan.
Peace, Morgan.
One young
That's my daughter.
She goes to the dude because she told him several times she don't like pork. She hates pork. She's allergic to it. She's not a Muslim either. She just don't like pork. Next thing I know, he tells me, well, yeah, I later on see him at a network. I knew her, but I've seen them together a couple of times. And I see him in a network gathering, and she already told me why she goes to him. And I'm like, I talked to him, and I'm like, all right, bro, I ain't supposed to say nothing, but let me help you out. What's the one thing she hates to eat? I said, when was the last time you brought that around her? I'm like, you know what? That's all I can tell you. But she went ghosted because he would eat pork around her. Now he would fix pork, but then bring it around her, or sometimes eat it right before she came, but she still could smell the pork.
You could taste it when you kiss that person. You could smell it. It comes out the pores.
But that's me with dudes that smoke cigarettes or weed a lot.
She gave him the clues, but he didn't catch on to them. So now he was at fault for that.
But again, okay, this word that you're using,
clues.
This ain't charades.
Right.
Open your mouth and communicate. I don't eat pork. I don't have no problem with telling people that. They know that about me. Ain't no pork on my fork.
She gave him
but no, this is what I'm saying. No, we wrong. We don't need to be hinting. We don't need to be giving clues. You need to open your mouth and say what it is and what it ain't.
Well, she said she did, but she got tired of doing it. So she's like, all right. She ain't
okay. So he was being inconsiderate, is what he was.
So that's
he should have got good. He should have got good.
Comes out, even if your child comes out and says it, or whoever says it to you, man, woman, whoever, and you decide to ignore it because whatever, it's like, all right, well, what else is there to do without hurting your feelings or being or offending you, or maybe calling cutting you off completely? What else is there to do but no time you get ghosted is sometimes up to you to catch on to, well, what the hell happened?
Damn, what I missed.
How many of you ever been ghosted?
Say what?
But you blame yourself after you get ghosted. Do y'all blame yourself?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes. I know I'm guilty of that. I will pick myself apart, be like, what happened? What is it about me that this person just ran away? Right. I do a lot of I guess self-checking, just to make sure that I didn't do something wrong, Yeah,
I understand. Okay.
But I mean,
now let me see if anybody have experienced this, because I have been with someone, everything was going great. Mm-hmm. Then, to me, it was kind of like an intermittent ghosting. Like we were hot and heavy. Then he disappeared for a little bit. He just
and then reappeared.
And then reappeared again. And that thing was good. You know what I'm saying? So I let him come back in.
He came back for that Pookie fix.
Are you saying how many months was he gone?
So it's like we were into everything so compatible, fit into cigars. All the
Bruce said, Bruce said, how long in between? How long was the ghosting period?
Almost a year.
Month and a half.
Oh. And I can't say nothing.
For a little bit, but I decided myself, I put myself for a year and a half. I didn't date nobody, and I practiced celibacy. I said, nobody's getting none of this. I want to make sure that the same way I drink my water and do whatever, do my intermittent fasting and do my detox and all that, I started to do that with the sex and emotional part of my life, because I started thinking about strings and those and connections and how you carry all those experiences with you. So I wanted to detox from all of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
You breaking up.
You breaking up, Vanessa.
Say it again.
You breaking up.
Oh. So I just went through a period of a year and a half where I call it the detox.
Okay.
Just to eliminate and really flush out of my system.
Get some me time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting because
getting me time versus versus cutting everybody off, going ghosted. I mean, it has its pros and cons. It's like it has its right and wrong, because also you want to look at it as the other party. Like
those that are true.
All you gotta do, and a lot of times, like I'll tell you, one time I got ghosted. I'm like, all right. It was basically because she was a young lady I was dating, and we were committed for a short time. And the next thing I know, she's ready for marriage. But what I'm hearing from her is she's ready for marriage for the wrong reasons, and she wants to get married because all her friends are getting married. We even went to
that's the wrong reason right there. Yep. Yeah. No, we don't do that. We don't bandwagon marriages.
She goes to me because she tried, like, okay, here's the magazine that I want a ring from. Here's and everything's going around us, and I'm not responding to her like I'm as urgent about getting married as she is. So she does ghosting on me, and I'm like, all right, you know what? I didn't waste no time, because I'm looking at the stage of my life I'm at, and that's not time for games. And outside of respect, communication is the key in relationship, and you ain't even got that down. So I just moved on. Next thing I know, I see her in the public, and she tried to pick it up. I'm like, too late. And I mean, but that right there is because I picked up on clues I picked up every clue that was about getting married. But her thing was trying to rush it because her friends are getting married, and that's not a good reason for me to get married. It's about.
But let me say this,
what?
When I'm counsel couples and marriage counselor. So a lot of marriages, right in the house, they ghost each other. I was married 20 years, and in the last 4 years, we existed because we lived in the same house. We're still married, but you ghost all the time, and a lot of times, believe it or not, just like the young lady said, sometimes you got to ghost to purge.
Yes.
So I try to teach couples, learn how to purge and not ghost. But they don't use the term ghost. They call it shutting down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. But it is,
You emotionally detach from a person. And it's because there's a tip. And when you detach from a person that you can't physically, detach because you live with them or you have kids with them, so now emotionally you detach. And what happens is your mind is way over here. Yeah. I mean, y'all could be in the same bed and you could be dreaming about the next person. And
or just dreaming about sleeping in that damn bed by yourself.
Exactly. And so you detached. And if you like me, I'm 58 now, and I've been living on my own,
Pause, for real?
Hold on, did you say 58?
58, I didn't know that.
Yeah. How y'all thinking
melanin is good, I'm trying to tell you.
Thank you, God.
I mean, hey.
Yeah. So I got married when I was 25. So my wife didn't progress with me. And so I kept trying to pull her up. So that caused her
stress. Can't pull nobody up that don't want to get pulled.
Right.
But listen.
And that caused her stress.
Yep.
And
but so that's not even what marriage, that's what friendships, y'all. To me, I think it's more painful to lose a friend that's a family member, like a sister or a brother to me. Because I recently just had that happen. Vanessa, you know, somebody I've been friends with for almost 30 something years. When I say this is my ride or die, but he's with somebody else. So me, out of respect, I fall back. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like if I'm gonna be a conflict, I don't want to cause no conflict with you and your beloved, whoever she, you know, or he may be, because I got gay guy friends. Right? But let's talk about it. No, I mean, no, he really likes this person, and I understand that. I know he really loves this chick or whatever, and to me, he's like a brother. But in his mind, in her mind, it can't be them and me. Right. You know what I'm saying? And because
you know why they call her.
But because she's insecure that he has a girlfriend that looks like me, because I'm not some bottom of the shoe bitch.
Right.
That, you know, we can't be friends. And I think that's crazy. Because at no point in time have I ever tried to step to your man or nothing. As a matter of fact, I give counseling like, yo, do what's right. Don't do stuff. You know, I want you to treat her like this and blah, blah, blah.
So he just cut you off. No excuses, no text, no calls.
But I knew it was coming. I saw it coming. And I told V, didn't I, V? I said, this is to be some shit, watch. And
but you know why? You know why, Carla? You have that personality or that part that he needs. But like every man, it's his 5 particular stages, not stages, but things that a man say, you know what, if a woman has these 5 qualities, I'm going to marry her. But you'll marry a woman that has the 4. But your girlfriend, your homegirl, might have that 5. And that woman knows you that 5.
Wow. You know what I'm saying? Intimidating.
Now that can be intimidating.
Bam. Because they know that when you might be that fun friend when he really needs to express himself and this, that, and the other, he probably can talk to you better than her.
Yeah. And that's a problem for her.
For her. Oh yeah.
If him or her are not married yet, then you probably be the one you probably be the first one he comes to when she's ready to get married, engaged.
Right.
And used to be. It used to be like that. It used to be that way.
I need this from you. I need this from you now. And it's like, all right, it's a cutoff commitment. I don't know if you, where you guys are at, but you may be a bit, you may be too, what can I say? You're basically like you said. You're the one he wants.
You the full package, Shug. You got everything.
Total package.
You the total package. She could be looking at you. She could be looking at you.
But it's not that way. But it's not that way.
Yes, it is.
It doesn't have to be that way, but in her mind,
that's her reality.
That it's not that way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then you have friends who ghost you because of their own personal issues. Yeah. Because they come to you with the same problem over and over again, and you tell them, "Here's what you should do. Here's what you should do. Here's what you should do." You don't listen. You don't listen. You don't listen. So when I'm finally like, listen, I done told you about 11 times what you need to do to fix your problem. You're not listening to me. Then all of a sudden I'm cut off. I'm like, what the hell? Wait a minute.
Yeah. But see, that's that tough love though, and you gotta also, that person gotta realize they really didn't know who you were. If they know you, again, if people know who you are, however you serve up whatever it is, yeah, they might need to take a moment to collect themselves. But if they come back. You get what I'm saying? Right. And be like, you know what, girl, I was tripping. I was in my head, but you know what? You said some right shit. It made me kick myself. But people's ego be in the way, and a lot of times they're not willing to do that.
Is also do some homework on them. I mean, check relative friends, social media.
Yeah, but sometimes I had to step away from social media.
Then okay. That's when you can look at yourself and okay, what about all the other close friends they have? Are they still around? Are they still reaching out to them? Are they still, reach out around that person and see what else they go on? Did they cut off family? Did they cut off other friends we grew up with? Did they cut off, who all are they cutting off? I mean, eventually, like she just said, you could sense something was wrong with her. Yep, so you go through the mail. Well, instead of going through the mail, go through the cell phone, go through social media, go through other places where you got people in common. like on Facebook, you got 10 friends in common. Okay, well, who else are you close enough to see if that person cut them off? Oh,
here's another thing. He might also ghost you, Carla, because he need to back away from you and see whether or not the woman he with now possess the qualities that you have that he needs from her.
You the model, sis. You the model.
You the model.
No. Because sometimes you don't realize. Yeah. Sometimes sometimes you're the litmus test. You're the litmus test. Because honestly, I have 2 female friends that I'm close with. We never did nothing like that.
Right.
In order for me to date someone and be real serious, they got to come as close as these 2 female friends I have. If they don't have those qualities, I'm not even gonna go further with them.
Get off the radar.
That is so good to know, Wendell.
And these two friends, I don't have a relationship. We don't plan on having no relationship, but my friendship and my relationship with them is so important, and I need that from a female. I get it from them, but if a woman don't have that, no,
not gonna work.
Carla, remember the show?
Example of what you
first show. Remember?
Is that what you're saying?
Hold up.
Say it again.
You say, Bruce?
They're the closest of what your heart desires and what you deserve in a woman. Is that what you're saying?
Right, and even though they're my friends.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to step to them. I'm not going to hey, let's get married. They friends like that. But if I date someone that has the other qualities and we have better chemistry, they're going to have. Because I got friends, hey, it's a show coming up. Come with me. I roll with them.
Right.
But if I start dating somebody, that woman is going to notice.
Sharita.
Yeah,
Sharita, listen to me.
What we saying.
But Sharita, you got to understand, when this person, I've been around the ex-wife, the mama, the whole family. I mean, we've been friends that long. His kids. She know, because I done brought dudes to her house. You know what I'm saying? She know it's not that way.
Right.
No. Hold up, Carla.
You don't need
What about him, though?
Nah, because when a person in their mind, listen to me. When a person in their mind, if they got it already set in their mind that you are a problem or you could be an issue, no matter what you do, it's going to be right. Even no matter how many people around her, she gonna feel like, oh, that's just a cover.
Yep. You get married tomorrow, Carla, and that took your feeling.
But Sharita, she did, and you know what? He didn't come out and say it in so many words. But one time, she even asked us when I had a dude over there with me. She said, "How come y'all ain't never hook up?" And we said, "Because we don't feel each other like that." That's my boy.
In the water there, and she asked him for the dude that you had on purpose. All of
he was sitting there looking like. He didn't care. He was eating his food. He didn't give a damn. He was getting
that was more into. Because you got to understand, she must have recognized that old boy that was with you didn't care, so she planted a seed in doubt in him. Because she don't really know what y'all had going on. So I feel this way. Maybe you need to be thinking about her too and him.
There you go.
That's the question.
That's why that was done like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on blast in front of your dude and in front of mine because I want to see your true reaction. People do this. Like,
that's her way of telling you. That's her way of telling you she don't trust your energy.
That's right. No. She don't trust the energy. No. Her energy is your energy shine too bright, sis.
Exactly.
And listen, I got plenty of people that are married.
Shades, okay? Because your light is too bright. She need Bruce shades every time she see you. You feel me?
Right.
But I mean, this ain't just me. Listen.
What?
Because Jackie. Look at Jackie. Jackie's gorgeous. She got ghosted by a nigga. Listen, Vanessa, I'm not supposed to say nigga. I'm sorry. YouTube. Boop. Sorry. Listen. Listen.
Hey.
Listen. We all have had these problems.
So rest, I feel you, bruh.
With these men where you just be like, listen, I'm just a homie. I don't want your man. Your man is not even in my type.
Look, even when they understand understand that you just a homie, even they question that. Nah, you a female. You know, if somebody else has tested the waters with their homie, they think everybody else has.
And then also she could be intimidated by the fact that Carla knows where all the bones are with this dude.
Just like, because Carla got all the secrets. She got to fight for those secrets. She got to learn those secrets, but Carla got it all already.
She about like that woman, what's her name? Nicole on that movie Brown Sugar. She's like, you know what? You know too much about
exactly.
him.
Right.
Oh yeah. So now later, but see, them two ended up together. That will never happen.
She said, "No, not never."
I'm thinking
she meant that with every fiber of being.
You know too much about him, and she may want him off. So can you cut it off with it? If I mean that much to you, show me that I mean that much.
Yep. Ultimatums and ultimatums aren't good. Ultimatums aren't good.
You're the biggest threat to her.
That's hard.
You're not really like on the radar at all in his eyes, but in her mind, you're probably the biggest threat to her that she wants. You disqualified completely.
Well, I'm out, and I tapped out because I'm not going to bring stress and drama to him more than what she already bring, because she be on some bullshit sometimes. I'll be like, that ain't my thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't be in people's stuff. If you were happy with her or you happy with him, baby, if you like it, I love it, and I'm gonna stay over here. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, I'm gonna tell you, I ain't gonna get into the details, but I became friends with a dude first, right? And we was real cool, like real tough, right? So we was so tough, like we would be at work, and you know how you can hear conversations, and sometimes the one-sided way you could tell what's going on. And I remember one day, like, bruh, stop talking to her like that. Just answer the damn question. Stop being so difficult. And he got off the phone. He said, "Damn, how you know that?" I said, "I bet y'all was talking about something that had to do with why you ain't do something right or whatever." Bruh, just talk to her. Just open up. Just say what it is. Stop talking in code, because that's gonna make her think something is wrong. So when she realized that they always kept us working together, he was like, yo, you mind you know twisting my hair, you know what I'm saying, but I want you to meet my wife. So I meet her. I introduced myself to her, everything. She was a little cautious because he was known for dealing with chicks that he called his sisters or best friends. And I had to let her know, nah, boo, I don't even get down like that. And not once in my mind did I ever see it like that. And then like a week or so later, I guess because he saw how me and her got so cool, do you know he actually tried me?
Wow.
Like, he came out of nowhere. It was like he but listen, that's what I'm saying. But see, this is the thing. When it wasn't on my radar, you feel what I'm saying? But it was on his. And he was like, yo, you got some condoms? I was like, for what? You got a whole wife. I said, nigga, I ain't about to help you go cheat with nobody. And then he looked at me. I said, oh, you done lost your mind. I said, we don't need none of that, bro. None whatsoever. I know your wife, me and her like this. And do you know right now, to this day, me and her are still like this.
See?
Still to this day, me and her rock with each other like this. And this is going on almost 10 years.
You should have got him on video. Be like, excuse you, sir? What'd you say? And you're like, all right.
No, see, I ain't even had to do that. No, but I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to tell you like this, though. I'm going to tell you like this. I never said nothing to her about it because they already had some shit going on.
Yeah.
I just stayed the true friend that I am. That's it. I never, because I don't want to be in the middle of somebody's shit.
See, that's me. I don't.
Especially when it was already tainted before I got there, before I became in the picture. You get what I'm saying?
The biggest thing though is reading indirect messages and decoded messages that people try to show you, and it's hard to read them because the part that's the hardest to read before you get ghosted or before you ghost someone else. But decoded messages and the hidden messages are like, okay, listening and catching on to everything that's not said. That's the hardest part before you get ghosted or before I ghost somebody, is I will give them indirect messages. I'll give them decoded messages. I'll give them hints as far as, I'm not going to talk about this, but let me see if you can catch on to.
Oh, no, guess what she said to me? What? She said, I knew. She said, she excuse my term, but she said, I fucks with you so heavy. She said, because I knew he tried you. And I said, what? She said, when we was all building, she said, somebody else came in the house and asked who I was. And he said, nah, that's sis. Somebody else said, nah, that's sis. And he turned around and he said, nah, that's big sis for real. She said just that statement alone let her know that I put his ass in his place.
Right.
Women know we have an intuition, and that's why I tell. That's why I've had
never said nothing
women.
to her. She brought that to me. She brought that to me. She said he didn't say nothing to her, nothing. She said just from that statement alone, because she done been through cheated on so many times. You know what I'm saying? She said when he did that and said, nah, she big sis for real. She said, I knew you were solid after that. She was like, I knew that you put him in his place, and I knew I ain't never have to worry about you.
That's a message on your end, but at the same time, you know, for those kind of messages are the hardest to get past. When someone like her doesn't have the trust that she does for you, that she should have for other people, it goes back to respect. It goes back to, okay, before you get ghosted, or before I ghost you, here's a clue of what what's going to happen, or what needs to happen for you not to get ghosted, or for you not to get ghosted. I mean, you could have ghosted him for that, but yeah, you don't want to because you ain't have to.
Yeah, I mean, one we was working together, so it was either one of us had to quit or one of us had to get fired. You feel what I'm saying? But
honey, we looking at Vanessa. We like, damn, was she over there fighting for her life?
Yeah, you I know, right?
Trying to get her stuff together over there.
And I've been drinking. I've been drinking.
Oh Lord!
Oh Lord!
I ain't got no insurance on this show, man. Don't do that.
Look. Vanessa, mommy, I'm all the way in Charlotte. I can't come help you if you need some assistance. Okay? What I tell you, I tell my sons, I'm off the clock. No triaging for me.
Well, listen, y'all. I thank y'all, each and every one.
Thank Chris. She made these damn wicked teeth. I'm feeling this shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. Well, look, I thank each of y'all for coming in because I learned something for each one of y'all tonight. I really did. Thank you, Wendell, for what you said. I thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Shine. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Vanessa. I mean, sometimes you just got to talk to different people.
Yeah.
And to get an understanding of things.
Yourself. Don't stress yourself.
Yeah, right, exactly. Carla, you know how we talk. I'm like, I don't pay none of that no mind. But Carla, I got a question.
Word. Yeah,
I got a question
words
before you end.
I already told you.
Did you think you got ghosted and then realize you didn't? Has it ever been a point where you thought you was ghosted and then it was like, no, it wasn't that. I thought it was you.
It's something to think about there, huh?
Look at her face.
Don't always blame yourself first. Don't always blame yourself first. Don't forget, life can happen. And when life happens, it's not their fault, it's not yours. It's life happens, and it's like, all right, before a man or woman or family member hurts you, it's better to be put in neutral than be put in drive or be hitting reverse, and you done hit somebody. Or,
that's right.
That's right. It's better to be put in neutral and not go anywhere, because if you do, it's like, all right, you can tell who's at fault for if they hit you, okay, then it might hurt you. If you hit them, you might hurt them and yourself. But when you're in neutral and you're in you get ghosted, it's like, all right, nobody gets hurt, but there's space and time to figure out yourself in between time, because don't forget, everything happens for a reason.
I've been in situations where I know both of the people, and I like that analogy, Bruce, because guess what? They asses both went in neutral.
Yeah.
Complaining about the other person. Yeah. Oh, they ghosted me. And I'm like, no, y'all both put the brakes on. After a while, I couldn't take it no more.
Right. And that has happened.
I tell folks, you gotta learn how to take your foot off the gas without hitting the brakes when you're being ghosted, or when you're ghosting someone else. And it's like, all right, don't forget, there's always cruise control.
That's right. Get that cruise control on there, Bruce. That's right. Because sometimes you just might have to ride it till the wheels fall off. I'm just saying, right, Carla?
So I will that you can.
She like, really?
Carla know what I'm talking about.
Because when with someone in a relationship, so that is something brought up because you can get ghosted by family members, you can get ghosted by friends.
Oh yeah.
So that's a point that I really appreciate. Another thing I will say,
get closer. Get closer.
I'll be 51 next month. So I'm thinking energy and
look at all of these folks. I'm the baby on here again.
Carla.
You look good. I'll be 42 in April.
Thank you. So I will say I'm big into energy. So I'm allowing things to flow.
Yeah.
That's right.
And then another thing that I have noticed too is that a lot of time we put these like goggles on. And we a lot of times we ignore.
That's right.
We try to make excuses when we can see this person is showing you that they are about to do A, B, C, or D.
Yeah.
Oh, but my love or whatever I can do is gonna change them. I'm gonna change them. I'm a magician. I can make it happen.
Man.
Yeah. See, some people they collect red flags instead of reading them.
Oh my God.
Throw them in the bag. Go ahead with Dale. Talk that shit.
Yeah. And then when they get ghosts, they pull out all the flags that they saw the whole time. You had them. Yeah, you know.
He wasn't this.
Damn. Okay, I'm about to run around this apartment.
I'm gonna have my drink next time, man.
I'm gonna have mine.
But for real, Carla, there's some more things that we need to discuss, and I really honestly feel like we need to do a part two of this because there's some more stuff that I want to discuss. Like, I'm gonna leave you with this.
Come on.
Why is it that some men, when there's a woman that's holding it down, she's got, stuff going for her, like she got her own house, she knows how to carry herself in public, and they get into a relationship with them because they're like, oh yeah, she hot, yeah. But then all of a sudden, when they see all that she has going on, they're intimidated by it.
That's not
can I answer that?
That's not
Can I answer that?
Question right now. That right there's guys, there's dudes,
and there is men.
There's grown boys and there's men.
Yep.
No real man is intimidated. He might be a.
Wait a minute, let me bring that down.
Bruce, run it back so Carla right
No grown man is intimidated. He might be ashamed, jealous, or ashamed, jealous, or just wishing he had what you had. But no real man.
Boy, Carla, if I ain't just hear this the other day, Bruce is talking.
Maybe some fake hardcore wannabe gangster thug and harmony is can't handle that. But no real man is afraid of that, but intimidated by that by no means.
He will embrace.
That's what he is. A real man, a real king will understand everything.
Go ahead, Mark.
And the problem is, even a real man, they need to figure out whether they want to be wanted or needed. You just described a man that wants to be needed, and because I can break it down. I got a PhD in this right here, y'all.
Hold up. Los gonna stop calling Bruce. Los is gonna stop calling Bruce Mr. Dial-Up, but he gave you some props though. He said you said a great word right there.
Wow. Do you want to be wanted or needed? I only want to be wanted, not needed. T-shirt. That's a T-shirt.
Yeah, because it was listen.
They out here looking for mates. They out here looking for roommates and helpmates in a different way.
Because I'm the same way. I got my house, my car, I make my money, and either women will come in and say, "Ooh, you just need a woman in your house," so they want to be wanted.
Old school.
And then when they realize well, I can pay my own bills. I don't need no help with nothing. Then they feel like, well, you don't need me.
Men and women are different when it comes to material things.
Yeah.
When it comes to material things, most men are like, you know, if she has it, she has it. Some men will be like, when I say no, I keep saying men because there's guys, dudes, and there's men. So just speaking about a man, he's not going to be intimidated by it one bit. He's glad you have that for yourself. He's happy you have that for yourself.
Right.
I would like to say
you would think that they would be happy about it, but some guys are like, oh,
Jackie, it's not a man.
Not a man.
Yeah, what Bruce said.
Mama's boy or
there you go, Bruce. Say it.
It's on your radar with that because.
Now listen, because I was married to a man who would argue with me over 50 cents. My ex-husband didn't talk to me for a week and a half. We was in the same house. He would have the kids sending me messages and writing notes and shit. Because
that's a dude.
That's a dude. Because
boy.
He had to pay the whole light bill one time. He had to pay the whole light bill. I didn't help him pay half of the light bill.
My wife didn't even know how much our mortgage was.
Okay, I would like to say this.
Go ahead.
Early on, you said that some people want to be wanted, some people want to be needed. I will say that in my case, personally, I'm neither. I want to be respected.
That's your answer.
That's the key factor.
It.
I hear
that.
Try
with me. Try Jesus, don't try me. There you go.
In any relationship you look at, I don't care if it's politics, sports, relation, love, respect comes before communication because
that's the foundation to me.
But if you respect the person, you will think about how you do stuff to them. You be like, how is this going to affect them?
Before communication. I ain't gonna lie. I'll say like this. A stepmom can be in love and want to marry this man who has a child. So that stepmom can talk and communicate with that stepchild all the heck she wants to. No respect. Ain't the room getting clean. Ain't nothing being done if there's no respect.
Right.
You're God all you want to.
Trust me and Jackie know we done raised other people's children.
I done raised other people's children that done reached out to me still.
Yes. Yes.
And that's my baby.
And you know my oldest two, I did not birth them, but they are mine. You understand me?
That's same here.
And those are my babies. To this day. And I just feel like when you really genuinely love someone, whether it's your friend, your family, a man, a woman, a dog, a cat, a rabbit, whatever, if you really genuinely love someone, we are not perfect and we will get things wrong sometimes. Oh, yeah. That's where apology comes in. You really have to own up to your stuff, like you said, being accountable. But this year, 2023, I came in this year, my friends will tell you, I said, this year I'm being intentional. I'm being intentional about everything I say. I'm being intentional about everything I think. I'm being intentional about everything I do. And if you really, really love somebody, you will think the first thing or the first or second thing you will think is, how is this going to make so-and-so feel?
Yeah. Well, how would it affect them?
And we can't control how people feel, but if we love somebody enough and we know them and we talk with them and we communicate with them, we know that they're going to have a reaction, whether it be good or bad. And we have to be prepared to sit down and discuss and not sweep stuff under the rug and ignore each other. Because like your boy said earlier, Maestro, that ghosting shit is childish.
It's a coward. Yeah, you're powerless.
And that's the end of the story, huh? Yeah, so listen, we're going to get over here so Troy can go to sleep.
Because we could go all night about this.
We could go all night, and we might have us a part two. Y'all know what? What I would love to do is have y'all on here, since y'all all showed up, to have something maybe like once every other month or so, where we get on here and just shoot the shit about something like this, because everybody has a different thought process, and I really think it's really good to have a man of God. I mean, you know, Wendell,
Listen, so when I start drinking, don't y'all judge me.
That's all right. No, but I mean, we all love the Lord in our own way.
We wouldn't have wine if it didn't get turned into from the water, okay?
Don't you think because I drink this wine?
I'm on cold medicine, so you know, on my birthday, I'd have been turned up. Yeah.
That's all right. Listen, I drink wine and I eat edibles when they're necessary.
We know that.
And I can bust out in him right
now. Look, Carla, and just a little FYI, you know, I make sweet potato edibles. Just so you know, sweet potato pie edibles.
I already know this, ma'am. Y'all, she makes sweet potato high cake. That's what I call it.
Let's talk.
We talk about the same thing. We talk about the same things on my podcast, Underground Gospel. That's why it's not churchy.
So before we get out,
Underground Gospel. Okay, okay.
Yeah, I totally forgot. We started talking. Did anybody have anything they want to share about themselves tonight before we jump off? Go real quick. Go in order. Shine.
Well, let me go last. Let them go first.
Okay, go, Bruce. Go, Bruce. Go ahead.
Chaos conversation where we talk about love and relationships. And this year, we're mainly talking about, you know, mental health issues that people have, like, you know, split personality, bipolarism, schizophrenic, you know, all those things, and you know that people have, and being narcissist. Yeah, I mean, all those things we talk about are huge factors. I think people overlook before they get posted, or before they get married, sleep, or you know, commit to that person. They overlook those, expecting no one else has them. But do you do enough homework to the root? That's what our show's about.
So how can we watch your show, Bruce?
Well, right now we're just on Facebook. Facebook Live is every Wednesday at 7. We ought to be coming to to YouTube. Once we get there, once we get our audience, and you know, start reaching out to the more.
You need to holler at Troy. You need to stay on and get on blast. You need to get on blast like we are, me and Sean.
I never knew who the hell Troy was until today. So count.
All right, Vic, you hear that?
Run and tell that.
Hey, y'all in the background, Bruce. Troy, I want you to talk to Troy. Okay, Sean, you said you next, and you got anything else, Bruce?
I said let them go.
Oh. Okay, Bruce, anything else you want to share with us?
That's pretty much it. Chaos conversation, love and relationships. That's all the show's about.
Yeah, and it's a really good show. And Bruce be making people mad sometimes. You know, he a Leo. He can tell you damn blood pressure up. You know,
hey.
He get really acting up. And
I make people think.
And
yeah, that's good.
That's good. That's what they need.
I hold men, women, and kids accountable now.
That's right, as you should.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jackie.
Go ahead.
Make sure that you follow the Alter Egos Band. If you go to Instagram, it's Alter Egos Band and Show. If you go to Facebook, it's just type in Alter Egos Band. Now, if you see the African American people, that's us. Because there's another band that's not us. Okay, so you want to follow the one that's us. And we bring you the best in go-go in North Carolina, you know.
And what's your next event? What's your next event where they can go catch the crane?
So you're going to catch the crane on May the 27th at Seven Springs Vineyard in North Carolina. It will be the Alter Egos Band with Mac Mama Spice and the Live Wire Band from DC. So definitely you won't be there.
I gotta wait all the way till May, Jackie.
Huh?
I gotta wait all the way till May.
There's more things coming up, but you know this go-go fest.
Look, I want to see you like yesterday. When the next time you singing and performing outside of the plays? I need a nice live go-go band to go to. I'm just saying.
We'll tell you.
Hey, that's why you got to follow Alter Egos Band and Show, because we got some stuff percolating, but you know, got to make sure the money and
the coins add up. I understand
the coins is right. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so definitely follow us on Alter Egos Band and Show, Instagram, Facebook. Check us out.
And she's gonna be in the live that by January 29th and a Raisin in the Sun, February 17th through the 19th, and February 24th through the 26th. There you go. All right, Vanessa.
Go ahead.
Vanessa.
So this is Vanessa, aka Miss V. That's the way that you can find me on Instagram. On Facebook, I'm Vanessa Vasquez. I go by Miss V. So what I've been cooking is for the last about 3 years, I've been getting myself involved with the cigar industry. So right now I am the brand ambassador for few different companies. You will find that information on my Instagram and on my Facebook page. Besides that, I'm just trying to grow myself. So I do closet organizers. I do personal shopper. I have a little boutique. I cook. I clean. You name it. I do a little bit of everything. So this year, I really have decided that I am going to be una pora legend.
What, baby?
Whatever you say, this accent of mine. I am going to display everything that I have to offer.
I know that's right.
So just follow me. And if it's anything that I haven't named and you would like to find out if I do it, just inbox me and we'll figure something out. And it has been a pleasure to be here tonight.
Yes, it has.
Yes. And look me up on Underground Gospel Radio. We talk about everything. It's not a scripturally based. We talking about why people are leaving church, why we need to make it where it's not in the building. Get yourself together. Too many people are church hurt and they're going through mental illness because they believe in leaders and false prophets. They believe in problems. Their relationships are torn up because they did what the church said. So we going back to the basic of learning how to learn your culture, learn your scripture, be spiritual, and be true to yourself. Underground Gospel Radio, we're pushing a lot of things, and our basic motto is Jesus is outside. He outside drinking. He's outside with the person that's drinking and smoking weed.
That's right.
Stop being so deep. You know what I mean? So that we trying to stamp out all this foolishness about, you don't need to talk about heaven and hell. We need to be happy right here. And
wow.
And we laugh a lot on it, but we break a lot of things down. That's all. Just check it out.
Yeah.
Thank you, Wendell. Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Bruce. And Sunshine.
Well, look, Wendell, just like you said, we just had church. This is all it is.
That's what I mean.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what it is.
Like
we say, building, church, same thing. They're just different paths, avenues to, create the same energy. So, but, thanks to Carla, I'm always give her just due because she interviewed me on her podcast, and now I have my own Shine Vibrations on Blast 24 Music. Every Friday night at 7:30. So if I'm not busy, catch me tomorrow. I interview the poets that I'm fans of, those that I've networked with, those that I want to work with in the future, and poetry is another way for healing. I had curated an event where we did creative writing, which was a therapeutic event for folks, and folks got some healing. Carla was on the show ready to bring some folks some healing through laughter, and she said, girl, I done turned around and got healed for some things. So it's always a good thing when you could give and receive at the same time. Remember I said accountability and duality. Those are the things in life that keeps the world moving. When everybody understands that, we all be straight.
Yeah.
But and then sometimes you do a podcast, call me out. I'll come. Carla called me last minute, so I'm always in the clutch. Just reach out to a sister. I got you.
We film ours on Mondays. About 5:30, 6 o'clock. So we do want people. We actually did it live on Facebook, so you can even look at my page or Underground Gospel Radio. So I want people to join in with us. So just like we're talking now, it's the same way.
All right.
I love it. Okay. I love it. And y'all, sometimes she even had me on there doing my nasty woman poetry. I hadn't did it in a while, Y'all know I came up
every third show is the erotic poetry series.
And it was good. I felt good. I went home and I took a hot bath. I said, beep. You understand? I said, I can do this celibacy thing a little bit longer. I'll tell you. I'll tell you, it was great. Well, I love y'all. I thank you each and every one for being on here. I know we went a little long. I know, but Troy, guess what? This is gonna be one of your highest rated shows. Watch and see what I say. We thank you. And if you all would please go and watch each individual person, follow them, support them, because we are all here to take care of each other. Listen, I told V I'm gonna be sexy this summer. I'm gonna be smoking cigars and
I love cigars.
What you gonna do with me, huh?
I love my cigars.
Look, Troy, she gonna have her fedora on with the cigar.
Matter of fact, I'm supposed to come sing at Aurora's cigar in Charlotte on Monroe Street.
She know what they are, right?
I would like to say this.
Wait, hold on. When is this? I need to know so I can come to that. Okay.
I gotta look. He sent me a. I'll look at I'll send you a message.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, please let Carla know. And then I will say this. One of my most recent accomplishment and something that it makes me so proud of, one of my ambassadors put my information on Wiki Cigar. So if you go online to wikicigar.org, and on the wikicigar.org, you look on the select draw, you will see this chica there.
Okay.
And I also listen, because I want to give people flowers. Vanessa has an autistic son that she does amazing work with. And she works with autistic adults and children in her 9 to 5. And she's a great grandmother. And I can say me and Vanessa been friends for
over 15 years.
Yeah, because of our kids. And, you know, each one of you have touched my heart in a special way. And I just thank you all for being on here. You know, something I've learned from Sunshine and my friend Shatora, who was on here, don't you say goodbye to me. You say later. And when you see me, you say peace, peace. So I'm going to start, I start saying, hey, because I don't want to say goodbye, but I say later. All right? And if y'all want to talk to Troy in the background, hang around. I'll see y'all on the back end. And you can talk about being a blast participant. If not, I love y'all. And until next time, we'll see you on Crazy Carla's Concoctions. Y'all have a great next week. Okay?
All right.
Bye.